Hey guys, Flight Sim Jammer here. I'm going to share this poem. The author is unknown. And here we go. It was the night before Christmas, and out on the ramp, not an airplane was stirring, not even a champ. The aircraft were fastened to tie-downs with care, in hopes that come morning they would all be there. The fuel trucks were nestled all snug in their spots, with gusts from 240 at 39 knots. I slumped at the fuel desk, now finally caught up, and settled down comfortably, resting my butt. When the radio lit up with noise and with chatter, I turned up the scanner to see what was the matter. A voice clearly heard over static and snow called for clearance to land at the airport below. He barked his transmission so lively and quick, I'd have sworn that his call sign he used was St. Nick. I ran to the panel to turn up the lights, the better to welcome this magical flight. He called his position, no room for denial, St. Nicholas 1, turning left on the final. And what to my wondering eye should appear but a Rutan-built sleigh with 8 Rotex reindeer. With vectors to final down the glide scope he came. As he passed all fixes, he called them by name. Now Ringle, now Toga, now Trini, now Beckon. On Comet, on Cubit, what pills was he taking? While controllers were sitting and scratching their heads, they phoned up my office, and I heard it with dread. The message they left was both urgent and dour. When Santa pulls in, please have him call the tower. He landed like soak with sled runner sparking. Then I heard left at Charlie and taxi to parking. He slowed to a taxi and turned off a 3-0 and stopped on the ramp with a ho ho ho. He stepped out of the sleigh, but before he could talk, I ran out to meet him with my best set of chocks. His red helmet and goggles were covered with frost, and his beard was all blackened from reindeer exhaust. His breath smelled like peppermint gone slightly stale, and he puffed on a pipe, but he did not inhale. His cheeks were all rosy and jiggled like jelly. His boots were as black as a crop duster's belly. He was chubby and plump in his suit of bright red, and he asked me to fill it with 100 low lead. He came dashing in from the snow-covered pump. I knew he was anxious for draining the sump. I spoke not a word, but I went straight to my work, and I filled up the sled, but I spilled like a jerk. He came out of the restroom and sighed in relief. Then he picked up the phone for a flight service brief, and I thought he silently scribbled in his log, these reindeer could land in an 8th-mile fog. He completed his pre-flight from the front to the rear. Then he put on his headset, and I heard him yell, "Clear!" And laying a finger on his push to talk, he called up to the tower for a clearance and squawk. Take runway Charlie, the southbound direction. Turn right 320 at pilot's discretion. He sped down the runway, the best of the best. Your traffic's a grummin', inbound from the west. Then I heard him proclaim as he climbed through the night, Merry Christmas to all, I have traffic in sight. You guys have a great night, and remember, land safely.